again. This may be for the last time today. Kind of getting burned out making videos today. But, yeah. Just want to talk about this email that I got from this guy. And I already know what I'm going to do. But I want to hear from some of the people out there what you think you would do in this situation. Okay. I met this guy some years ago. And thought we hit it off kind of good. Took me out to dinner. We spent time together. Got to know each other. And I enjoyed spending time with him. But we never could get to the relationship part. So I let it go. And time again he would come back until he pissed me off one time and I had to cuss him out. Each time I would let him go, he would just say just lies in order to come back into my life. And stupid me, let him come back, thinking that things would change. Well, after I cussed him out, told him to drop, don't even bother about calling me. When I say I cussed him out, I cussed him out. I wouldn't even call a person if they cussed me out the way that I cussed him out. But anyway, excuse me. So he texted me like a week ago, like 2 weeks ago. He texted me, and he goes in. At first, I didn't know who he was, and he goes in just doing small talk and stuff. And I'm not the one. I've been trying to change my ways from being so aggressive and so mean all the time. So I didn't say, well, who is this? I didn't do that, because you never know. You never know who it may be, and you don't want to give that person the wrong impression that they're bothering you. So I didn't do that this time. So I told him to give me a call, because I wanted to hear his voice and wanted to talk to him, but I didn't know who he was. So make a long story short, he called me, figured out who he was, and it was the guy that I cussed at. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna be mean to him this time. But if he say the wrong thing, I will cuss him out again. So luckily he did not. He was calling me for advice about women. And I try to help anybody that does call me and that does need my help. I do try to help people. But yeah. Then Mr. Dad, he wanted to do a little small talk and stuff, and he was like, what you been up to? You're in a relationship? Told him no, not in a relationship. I'm just pretty much doing my own thing right about now. Just, but I am entertaining offers who want to be in my life for real and not for play. Because I'm too old for just kicking it. That's what I told him. And he told me, there's nothing wrong with kicking it. I'm like, okay, he finna get down that road where I can get ready to cuss him out. So, but he didn't go there. And I told him, I said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with just kicking it if that's what a woman wants at the time. I said, but I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for just kicking it. Kicking it is over with. Kicking it is in your 20s, because you still haven't found yourself yet. When you're in your 30s and in your mid 30s, you are through with just kicking it. So we talked for a while, and then we ended the call. So I left it as that. I didn't think he was gonna call me back, text me, or anything like that. So I left it as that. So eventually he texts me again, asking me questions and stuff like, what are my emotional needs? And I told him what my emotional needs were. Still playing it cool. Still don't know where he's going with all this, but still playing it cool. Well, like like I said, it's a point that I'm getting to. So let me hurry up. So he was like, we really need to talk when he texts me. And I'm like, what we need to talk about? What we need to talk about. So when I asked him that, he was like, well, I'll email you. I said, okay. Waited for the email, waited for the email, waited for the email. Email in which I was not ask him to send me an email or what happened to the email. If you want me to know something, you're gonna do what you say you're gonna do. So I didn't rush it. I didn't say anything. So he sends me this email. Mind you, he has a girlfriend. He's been in a relationship with this particular woman for probably about a year and some months, almost 2 years. But yet, he's emailing me. He's asking me all these questions. I forgot to tell you that he been in a relationship with this woman for about 2 years now. And before the email, he tells me that he don't think they're compatible. He don't think that she's this, she's that. Which, yeah, blah blah blah. That's what all I hear. So, he sends me the email. Tells me in the email. Let me pull it up so I say what he said verbatim. Okay. He tells me in the email, hey, I wanted to write you and let you know you have been on my mind. I know we have had our ups and downs, but I always thought of you as a good friend. Even though I have a situation, I really care about you. Mind you, he says, even though I have a situation meaning that he's in a relationship. Yeah. But he care about me. I'm glad. Let me see. Skip that part. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Let me see. He was saying that I hope we can spend some time together. Things should have been different between us, but it was just bad timing. I remember the first time we met, and that's all he left it as. So, yeah. So, I'm like, I know he did. He want me to cuss him out again. But, like I said, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say to him in an email on here. I want to know, what would you do in this situation? How would you react in this situation if a guy came out saying this to you? That even though he's in a situation, he really cares about you. Yeah. Let me know.